I can guarantee that you've used the skills that you need for algebra before, only now we're going to give it a name. In your mathematical career to date, you will undoubtedly have found missing bits of information that make things make sense. For example, something plus 3 equals 4. 1. Obviously, you shout, you scream, it's 1, and you're absolutely right. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Now, the only difference between this and algebra is instead of using a blank space, we use a letter to represent the missing piece of information. And typically, with algebra, we call this finding x.
Found it.
Here it is.
And again.
Found X.
I find X for breakfast.
Not quite. In algebra, we use letters to represent the bits of information that we don't yet know. And more often than not, the letter that's chosen is x. So if we're finding x, what we're doing is we're finding that missing bit of information. For example, if we know that x plus 8 equals 10, what we have to work out is what plus 8 equals 10. And for some of you that's going to be really easy. You're going to know without even thinking that x must equal 2 because 2 plus 8 equals 10. However, if you didn't do that or aren't able to, what you can do is use the inverse operation, do 10 take away 8 to find out what x would be. And if you're not clear on how that works, don't panic for now. We will cover that in a future lesson on rearranging equations. Before that though, we'll make sure we understand this concept. Try to solve each of these by finding x. Pause the video now. And the answers for A, 3 plus x equals 12, x must be 9 because 3 plus 9 equals 12. For B, x must be 6 because 6 plus 15 equals 21. For C, x must be 7 because 10 take away 7 equals 3. For D, x must be 14 because 14 add 18 gives you 32. For E, x must be 48, 102 take away 48 equals 54. And finally, x must be 49 because 78 take away 49 leaves you with 29. Like I say, we'll look at inverse operations and rearranging equations a little bit more in the future. At this point though, it's just important that you remember that with algebra, letters represent missing bits of information that we need to fill in. There won't always be an X though. They could be any letter. An A, a B, a Z, a Y, a C.
Here's C.
Found it.
Over here.
So easy.